Hello student, I am Irsad Siddiqui. Today I am going to discuss periodic classification of element of 11th class. In previous video I have discussed atomic mass and mass number. Atomic mass and mass number are approx same, but there is a minute difference. That is atomic mass may be fractional, but mass number is not fractional because mass number is equal to number of proton plus number of neutron. Proton and neutron never fractional, so mass number is never fractional, but atomic mass may be fractional. So mass number is a natural number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So atomic mass may be fractional, but mass number is equal to A is equal to P plus N. Next one is atomic number, because it is very important, because some of the classification is based on atomic mass and some of the classification is based on atomic number. Then what is the relation between? Then what is atomic number? It is equal to number of proton. It is equal to number of proton present in an atom. So atomic number is a fixed number. It is equal to the number of proton present in an atom. Okay. With the help of atomic mass and atomic number, we can write a symbol of particular element, atom of an element. For example, this is Z and this is A. A represent mass number or atomic mass and Z represent atomic number. So for example, I am going to discuss one question regarding this particular topic. How many neutrons and protons present? How many neutrons and protons present? How many neutrons and protons present in the following? A carbon 6 13 and Fe 26 56. Number of neutrons and protons. In this case, Z is equal to 6, so proton is equal to 6. The number of neutron is equal to mass number is equal to A is equal to P plus N. So N is equal to A minus P. A is equal to 13 minus 6 is equal to 7. So number of neutron is equal to 7. In case of iron, Z is equal to 26. So proton is equal to 26. So neutron is equal to A minus P, that is mass number minus number of protons. So 56 minus 26, it is equal to 30. So number of neutron is equal to 30. So in this way we can calculate number of neutrons and number of protons. So atomic number and mass number is very important, because some of the classification is based on atomic mass and some of the classification is based on atomic number. Atomic mass is represented by A and atomic number is represented by Z. So it is very important to understand the concept of atomic mass and atomic number. Okay. Atomic mass I have discussed. Mass of an atom with respect to AMU is known as atomic mass, and atomic number is equal to number of protons present in an atom. Next point, which is very important, that is electronic configuration. Electronic configuration of an atom of an element. So you are required to know how to write the electronic configuration in terms of K, L, M and N. This is shell. First cell is known as K cell, second cell is known as L cell, third cell is known as M cell, and last cell is known as N cell. So on the basis of K, L, M, N, we can write the electronic configuration of atom of an element with the help of atomic number. With the help of atomic number. For example, sodium, its atomic number is 11. How we can write the electronic configuration? First cell contain 2 electron, second cell contain 8 electron, and the remaining electron is 1, this is K, L and M. M cell is known as valence cell. Valence shell. It is also known as outermost cell. Outermost shell. Because it is very, very important. So K cell contain 2 electron, L cell contain 8 electron, and M cell contain 1 electron. And this M cell is known as outermost cell. It is also known as valence cell. And the valency of Na is equal to 1. So it is very important to write the electronic configuration on the basis of K cell, L cell, M cell and N cell. Next example, I am going to discuss chlorine. Its atomic number is 17. So its electronic configuration 287. This is K cell, this is L cell, this is M cell. M cell is known as outermost shell. Okay. So the last cell contain 7 electrons. First cell contain 2 electrons, second cell contain 8 electrons, and last cell contain 7 electrons. Next example is in case of calcium. Its atomic number is 20, but its electronic configuration is 288 and 2, because in calcium total number of cell present is equal to 4. First cell is equal to 2 electrons, second cell is equal to 8 electron, third cell is equal to 8 electron, and last cell contain 2 electron. So it is very, very important to write the electronic configuration of calcium. We can write electronic configuration of calcium in this way because it contains 4 cells. So we can distribute electron in 4 cells. So in this way we can write the electronic configuration of calcium. Next important point, bromine. Its atomic number is 35. First cell contain 8 electron, first cell contain 2 electrons, second cell contain 8 electron, and third cell contain 18 electron. 18 plus 2 20 plus 8 28, and last cell contain 7 electron. So maximum number of electron in third cell is 18, and so first cell contain 2 electrons, second cell contain 8 electron, third cell contain 18 electron, and last cell contain 8 electron. The valency of Br is equal to 8 minus 7 is equal to 1, because it requires 1 electron to complete its octet. So its valency is 1. If outermost cell contain more than 4 electron, then valency is equal to 8 minus number of electron in outermost shell. So valency is equal to 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. So in this way we can easily write the electronic configuration of an atom of an element. It is very, very important because for better understanding of periodic classification of element, it is very important to know the atomic mass and atomic number, because in this chapter periodic classification of element, only modern form of periodic table is in your syllabus according to the revised syllabus of CBSE. So in your syllabus there is no classification of Newland octet law, Dobereiner triad, Mendeleev periodic tables, but modern periodic table is present in your syllabus according to revised syllabus of CBSE. So it is very important to know the, because modern periodic table, modern periodic classification is based on atomic number. So it is very, very important to learn some common elements and to memorize the atomic number of some common elements for better understanding of periodic classification of element, because modern periodic table, modern classification of element is based on atomic number. Modern periodic table is also finally converted into long form of periodic table, long form of periodic table, which is based on electronic configuration of an element. So it is very important to understand atomic number and electronic configuration of element for better understanding of periodic classification of element.